mag Remind Collective. Yeah, just gonna have a little chat, a little natter about everything and everything. Yeah, introduce yourself, lads. Who have we got?
Alright, so I'm Lil Gremlin, aka JP Rose. I'm actually called JP Rose. And yeah, artist, producer, engineer, and stuff.
Yeah, I'm Vasily or Basil Tanagop, singer-songwriter.
I'm Sebastian Buddenhagen, graphic design, art, mate, the whole shebang, really. AKA Lil Booty, that's it.
I'm Josh. I run my own company called Vented, and I'm in charge of kind of working with like Seb and stuff, art direction, creative direction, that sort of thing.
Jed, I hail up from Glasgow up north. I'm artist, producer, beatmaker.
I'm Max. I'm Feux, artist, just creative genius, producer now, you know, JP knows. Yeah, just music. Yeah, I think the idea originally stemmed from it was I was up in Glasgow with Jed and Chili, and like I just spoke to a couple of people, and I was spending like quite a bit of time like nearing to like the Corona kind of outbreak. I was chilling with Jed. Maybe gave the coronavirus to his family, but you know,
we were good.
Yeah, they survived. And yeah, we're just talking about like just trying to get some people together like that are just fucking sick, like that I thought would just work well together, have like good chemistry and just make some like stuff that we wouldn't usually make as individual artists. So it's kind of just like a platform for us to like just push our boundaries creatively, and you know, dip our feet into every little creative aspect. So,
what's been getting you through the quarantine? What have you all been saying?
I don't know about you lot, but I've been watching bare films. I've been taking a lot of films, reading, just kind of, just the start of isolation anyway. The world's in a bit of a weird place at the moment, so I think focus has kind of been drawn on that. And I know we've kind of, as a collective, been thinking about that.
Have you been able to be like creative at all? Like some people have been mad creative, others have just hit an absolute block, you know. So
I think personally for me, like the lockdown really kind of made it so much better creatively. Like I was like stuck here, like got nothing to do, and then I was like, right, fuck, there's no excuse to now. If I can't go anywhere, then I may as well be making music or making art of any kind. Because I've recently just went back to work, and when I was not doing anything during the day, I was making tunes all the time, and now I'm back at a 9 to 5 and I'm not being as creative. So that's making me think I might just bun off the job and tunes all the time. Yeah.
Tell them what you've been up to this quarantine. Apart from wanking all the time.
Wait, who you addressing this to? Me?
Love you, mate. Come on.
He knew. He didn't know who he was talking about, but he did.
No, I actually didn't. I knew. Like, as soon as he said wanking, I was like, oh, I should be listening. For some reason, he just says I love wanking. But yeah, I've been wanking a little bit. I've been, to chime off what Jeb was saying. If you look at my portfolio before and after the lockdown, it's a completely different artist. Like I've been able to just do lots, and I've been telling people like I've kind of always wanted an excuse to live this lifestyle, but I never really did it. So like this has really locked me down, and like literally, no pun intended.
Have you been doing a lot for Remind, or have you just all been working on sort of your individual shit?
Yeah, a bit of both. I feel like we haven't, like, none of us have. I mean, obviously, I know, like everyone in the group, but some of us haven't met.
No, I don't know any of these guys.
Yeah,
I'm excited to meet, but
he was picked up off the street, so we don't really know.
Yeah, it's one wish, isn't it? It was fucking Wish Foundation. What was it doing?
Make a wish.
Make a wish.
Oh, no.
I bet I want to be part of a collective one day.
Like, nah, I'm all for like kind of people being creative in that.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie, like see the amount of people that have just been bored in lockdown, and that are just like buying a wee MIDI controller or something, and then they start making tunes, and it's just like fucking so much shit it's been made. Not to pure like gas myself or whatever, but it's like it seems like a lot of people have kind of jumped on this kind of I can make music or I can do podcasts and all that. It became really popular.
A lot of people don't like they make it, but they don't know why. Like they don't know how in terms of like. So right now, like, and we had conversations just about like the identity of like the aesthetic of what we're gonna do. You know, like the logo took like 3 weeks because if you're gonna do something like it's gonna and you want it to stick, like that's gonna be part of like our careers for going.
The name took long.
Like you can't just be like, okay, well that's the name, and then like 2 weeks down the line, like you have something on Spotify and you're like, I fucking hate that name.
I think it's actually going to be special once we actually release the song. Like,
yeah, and that tune's a fucking hit, man. I love this tune.
Yeah,
I'm getting this out. Like, to go back to like kind of how we all kind of met. It was, well, really kind of through Zoom calls and that like this. But it started like that tune started in here. It was me and Max. Like Max just came and stayed, and then we made this beat.
Who thought the name in the end then?
it was everyone. Like,
Yeah,
I think like
before, but it was like we were all throwing out ideas and stuff, and then
Yeah.
like we were combining ideas and shit like
got
that.
them written down here.
Yeah, man, I've got like notebooks full of ideas and shit though.
I think yeah, I mean
And then
like
the circled one.
yeah.
Be mine, baby.
Screenshot this.
Yeah, like how's it been working, like sort of trying to collaborate in quarantine? Obviously you're sort of all separate anyway, but has it been more difficult or?
We trying something abused. Nah, it's been good. Like being able to like I think it's just like a vibe. Like it's just the whole internet kind of like whole internet thing, like online, like Zoom calls and chatting on Instagram and sending files across, and you know, like there's that whole rise of like the bedroom artist, and you can just do everything from your room, from wherever, like you can do it anywhere. So I think it was
all this expensive equipment to make any fucking good thing. All you need is like pure thought and
laptop and a good idea, mate. A laptop and a good idea. That's all you need.
Yeah, but expensive equipment's fun though.
Yeah, it really is.
Like, is it not?
Yeah, I got this synth here and it's a fucking belter, man.
Also, I mean, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like this whole thing in like collaborating with each other, I don't know, it kind of gave me fucking life during like quarantine because you had a reason. Like I knew that like somebody would be working on their part, so like it kind of pushed me to like put more time into my part. When Max sends me something and I'm like, yeah, or like when like Max sends me a text and he's like, how's it going? I'm like, I'm fucking gonna get on my shit. Or like when
I'm the same. Oh my god, I'm the same. Like Max fucking texts me going, oh yes, so have you been? And I'm just sitting there like, fuck, I've not done it. And I feel like he's like the pure like, you need to be fucking working. You need to be doing shit.
So I'm moving to Berlin and I'm gonna build a studio over there. But
I've never been to Berlin. I really want to go to Berlin.
Berlin's crazy. Sick city.
Yeah, I feel like it's massive.
Yeah,
It's like 5 times the size of Paris or something.
It's a bare sick city, man. It's mad actually. My idea of Berlin, I was going around Europe and I went with a couple of friends, and all heavy into techno, which isn't really my scene too much. So I thought it was kind of going to be a lot about that. But like they had like a strong Caribbean culture. We were like going to like beach clubs and stuff, like having like, it was crazy, man. Like jerk chicken, like on the like this like little man-made beach in the river, like bro, banging. The most relaxed setting for like we were like away for 3 weeks, and honestly, that like little beach club called Yam in Berlin is the spot. And then obviously we do a little bit of techno at nights, and in Berlin, man, it's crazy.
Oh, alright, let's just go and record the fucking EP in Berlin or something.
Yeah.
If he's building a studio.
A weekend of jerk chicken and techno, and then make an EP just off all that.
Techno EP.
Yeah.
Techno and jerk chicken, the EP by Ramon.